What's up everyone and welcome to the club. Today we're creating a pencil illustration of Goku Ultra Instinct from Dragon Ball. Welcome everyone and thanks for joining me today. For this lesson we'll need a sketch pad and a pencil. I'm going to start today's drawing off with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick, but you're welcome to use whatever you like. Now you want to begin today's lesson by breaking down the basic shape and proportions before we get into the details. So let's sketch a line coming down the center of our page, starting from the very top in the middle. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Now I want to place the eyes along the bottom of our page. So right here, draw another line going across from left to right. Now I want to start blocking out the facial features. Let's leave a gap in the center, move over towards left. Right about here, it's going to mark off the inside edge of the eye. Let's take that same distance from the center and do the same thing on the right. Now from this point, we're just going to angle the eye, going up and then out. And then we'll do the same thing on the right side. From the end, angle the eye coming down and in towards our bottom line. Let's go to the top corners of the eye, angle this down and out across the eyebrows, angle this up and then in. Now it's going to trace this angled line coming down and in. It's going to go a little bit narrower as it comes in towards the inside of the brow. From that center point, let's move down, just mark off the tip of the nose right about here. And then right here we're going to add a V, going up toward the left and then the right side. Let's move down, draw a straight line going across from left to right. From that center point, let's move down, just mark off the lower lip. Come all the way down towards the bottom and mark off the chin. Now from the outside of the eyebrow, we're going to step out, draw a straight line going up and then down the side of the head. I'll take that same distance over on the right side. Now let's go back to the left side. We're just going to angle the head, coming down and in towards the jaw to right about there. Let's do the same thing on the right, sloping this in to the same height. Now let's angle the jaw, coming down and in towards the chin. Now I want to continue this angle going up toward the top of the head. And then right here we draw a straight line going across the edge of the hairline. Let's block in the ears, starting on the left, going up and out. Let's come straight down the side. And angle this down and in, just up above the jaw. Now we're going to go back to the top corner of the head. We're going to add a large half circle. Just want to capture the volume of the skull, going across and then back down. We're going to start to layer those spikes around that half circle. From the center point, let's move over towards the right. Start by going up and in toward the center. Let's bring that large hairband across the left side. So we go out, just in towards the left ear. Let's bend this up, go in towards the top, bend this around, and then down towards the bottom. Let's add another one going out towards the right. Angle this up and out, go around the side of the head, and then down. Let's go back to the inside, bend this up and then out, go around and then back in. Now from here, I'm going to add the layers in behind. So let's add another spike along the side, going up and out and then down. Just pull that back up and in. Let's add a little point along the bottom, just around the ear. Let's go all the way over towards the right. We're going to add another point, coming around the ear, and then back up. Now from the side of the ears, we're going to draw two angled lines, going up and then out. Curve this down and then in underneath the ears. Let's add another point right here. It's going to bend this out and then down on either side. Bend this in and then down towards the jaw. Now underneath the ears, we're going to angle the neck, coming down and out towards the shoulders. Let's move up, curve the shoulders, going out and then down. Now let's add those two large spikes along the side of the head. We're going to start from the side of the ear, start by bending this out and up. Now right here, we're just going to turn this up towards the tip, bend this down and then in towards the side. Let's add one on the right side, curve this around the ear and up, bend this back down and then in. Let's go to the right side of this half circle, add another spike going up and out. Just going to bend this out towards the side, come across, and then down. Let's have that large spike in the center. Starting from the center of the head, move over towards the right, go all the way around, and then out. It's going to bend this in and then back down. Let's layer a spike in behind, going up and out towards the right, and go across and then down in behind. Now I'm just going to add another spike going up on the right side, and then tuck that in behind. Let's add one in this gap, starting from the bottom, then this up, and then out. Let's bring that in on top. I'm going to add another spike inside this area, starting from the top here, going up, and then bend this across and out, and then just tuck that in behind. Now with our rough sketch in place, let's go back and erase some of these guidelines. Now once we clean up our drawing, we're going to be using this rough sketch only as a guide to help us layer in some more details and refine the shapes. Let's start with the inside edge of the brow. Just going to bend this up and in, and we're still lightly tracing this in. Give us an opportunity to make some corrections if we need to. Just going to curve the brow, going up and then out towards the ends. A little fold across the top of the brow just to enhance the brow area. And we want to tuck the iris and pupil inside underneath the brow. Just going to lightly trace out a circle, just tucking that in on the top and bottom. Make sure the positioning is correct before we darken that up. Go back and just lightly darken up the outside edge. And in the center, add a small black dot for the pupils. Going to work our way around the nose. I'm just going to add a little bit of shading underneath the eyes. Let's round up the jawline and just pull that in towards the chin. Got a little bit of texture inside the hair from the top and the bottom. Also add a little bit of texture underneath the bottom of the hair. And I'm going to go back and just add a little bit more shape to the ears, going out towards a point, down and in towards the earlobes. We'll add those folds inside the ear. And go back and do one final cleanup before we add some more detail and shading. Now once we're happy with our proportions, I'm going to change my pencil to this 0.9mm and start adding some contrast. So I'm going to start again back at the brow. Just darkening up some of that detail, and then working our way out along the eyes. And at any point, you can go back and modify the shape if you need to. I'm just going through the same steps that we did with a rough sketch, but just adding some more contrast. So this stage is pretty straightforward. I'm just going back and just tracing out some of the highlight areas across the hair. So we're only working on the perimeter of those shadows and reflections. Now I want to add a little bit of a shadow line inside the head. So starting from the top, just going to go around the brow, just lightly working our way across. I'm just going to lightly shade the inside. Just come down along the side of the head, and again just shading that in. A curve going across the center of the eyes. Just going to lightly shade in the top half. And then we're just going to add a shadow underneath the head, across the neck, going out in an angle towards the right. And just blend that down. Now, as we get closer to the end, I'm just going to clean up my shadows in detail, and always be sure to sign my artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a pencil illustration of Goku Ultra Instinct. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you do, please be sure to subscribe for more videos each week, where I'll show you how to draw different characters just like this. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon.